Welcome to the Dietitian Side Hustle Podcast. My name is Katie Dodd, and I'm a nutrition entrepreneur. I spent 7 years as a side hustler before diving into entrepreneurship full time. Before making the leap, I was bringing in 6 figures through my side hustle. If I can do it, you can too. This podcast is for dietitians, interns, and students who want to be inspired to start or perfect the side hustle of their dreams. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to the 181st episode of the Dietitian Side Hustle Podcast, the 3-day Blog Biz Challenge. Now, in the last episode, I talked all about why I think every dietitian needs a blog, because a blog is your online real estate. It's your place where you can have a business online to make massive impact and income. So I kind of mentioned at the end that I'm doing this Blog Biz Challenge at the end of January in 2024, if you're listening to this later. But I wanted to share a little bit more about this challenge because I am so excited for it. Now, through my brand, I have done all kinds of challenges, workshops, masterclasses, webinars. I probably can't think of them all on the top of my head. I've done a 3-day Side Hustle Starter Challenge. I've done my blogging as a business webinar, the Build Your Brand Challenge. What else have I done? I've done master classes on goal setting, on starting a website. I've done so many different, programs over the years, but this is one I'm especially excited about. This is kind of a combination between doing a 3-day challenge and doing my blogging as a business webinar. Here's the thing. My blogging as a business webinar, I know lots of you have been on it. I love doing it. It's one of my favorite webinars to do. I share really kind of my own blog story about how I've made money blogging and then kind of walk you through the 3 steps to start. But it's really more informational. At the end of most of my programs, I offer an opportunity to work with me in one of my paid programs. And, some people do move on to Blogging Accelerator program, but most people who watch the Blogging as a Business webinar, they just watch it. It's inspirational, motivational, but not much comes from it, right? So that's why I'm excited about doing a challenge, because a challenge is very action-based. I've made this 3 days long. It is going to run January 29th, 30th, and 31st, and it's going to be at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And you might be wondering, I'm on the East Coast. Why are you making me stay up so late, Katie? And the reason is because the brand's Dietitian Side Hustle. There's a lot of side hustlers, meaning I know you guys have full-time jobs. 5-day challenges are kind of hard. 3-day challenges are doable. Most of you can commit 3 days. And the 5 o'clock Pacific time is because I want to give people who are on the West Coast a chance to at least get off work. They can hop on Zoom on their, on their phone, wait in a parking lot or whatever, but just a little bit more flexibility for people on the West Coast. Now, my Hawaii friends, I'm so sorry, but I think you guys know. You guys are a little bit more used to it, right? It's just a little bit too hard to try to make it when you guys get off work, because then it is long past bedtime for most of our East Coast friends. So the reason I'm doing this challenge, though, at 5 o'clock is trying to make it to where people in the continental United States, everyone is off work, because I know y'all are side hustlers. So the Blog Biz Challenge is really an opportunity to start your online business in just 3 days. And this challenge, in case you're wondering, is this for me? I'll tell you, this challenge is for anyone who wants to make money blogging, anyone who wants to create their own blog business. You can have a blog right now. You can do the challenge, and it's going to really help you. It's going to motivate you, inspire you, get you on track, help you to get focused with, really making money, targeting who you're reaching, making sure you overcome mindset issues. You can also not have a blog. You might just be getting started. You might have listened to the last episode and you're like, okay, Katie, I know I got to start a blog. Where do I go from here? You might have an idea of what you're doing, what your niche is, who you want to serve, what you want to do, or you could have no idea other than, I just want to help people and I want more freedoms in my life. So whether or not you have a blog, don't have a blog, know what you want to do, don't know what you want to do, this challenge is for you. The 3-day challenge is designed to help you jumpstart, or if you already have a blog, restart your blog business. So what to expect? Motivation, inspiration, tangible tools, lots of action taking, and massive momentum. This event is meant to be 3 days to kind of kick you in the butt and say, yes, let's do this. I'm ready to stop dreaming. I am ready to start doing. So in this challenge, I'm going to be showing you how to build out your blog business in just 3 days. So let me walk through kind of what those 3 days look like. And it might sound simple, but I will tell you a lot of things in business are simple. It's just we don't do it. Right? So, day one, we're going to start with mindset. In everything I ever do, I'm always going to start with mindset because you've probably heard me say this before, but mindset is everything. When I look at my journey from side hustler to full-time entrepreneur and beyond, it has never been about working harder, grinding the midnight oil, hustling nonstop. It's actually been about me working on my mindset and pushing myself beyond what I think I can do, becoming aware of my limiting beliefs, understanding the ways that I hold myself back, and taking action to remove those limits. So, really, with anything that you want to do in your side hustle and business, we need to be starting with mindset. We need to be starting with a strong foundation because if we don't, life's going to happen. You're never going to start the blog business. You're never going to do the thing if we don't start with mindset. Because again, mindset's everything. Life is full of ups and downs. I shared this a few episodes ago. I think I was babbling in that episode about the ups and downs of life, but it's so true that things happen. You can join this challenge and the next day something life-changing happens in a good way or in a bad way. And the question is, if you didn't start with your mindset, if you didn't start with why, if you didn't build this idea and this business on a strong foundation, you're just going to probably quit or not get started. So we have to start with mindset. We have to make sure that you are motivated, inspired, and that you understand how your brain works and the things that are going to hold you back so you can be prepared for them. So that way, when they happen, you can overcome them. A lot of people start businesses, you guys. A lot of people. Most people don't have success. This is why 1/3 of this entire challenge is dedicated to your mindset because we have to overcome any obstacles that are going to get in your way. And it's going to be super fun and motivational. You're going to get off that call and be like, yes, I'm going to take over the world. I love mindset motivation stuff. Day two, once we get y'all hyped up, now it's like, let's get to business, guys. Day two, you're going to be establishing your blog brand. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you're going to get clarity in who you serve and how you serve them. You're not just going to be like, oh, I'm going to start a blog about nutrition or something. You're going to have clarity. You're going to know this is who I'm speaking to. This is who I'm not speaking to. This is how I'm going to serve them. And you're going to be building out the bones of your blog brand. Then in day three, you got that focus. Now let's figure out how you're going to make money because you're a business and businesses make money. So on the final day, you will be creating a plan on how to make money now and money later. You're going to hear me talk a little bit more about now money and later money. I've been really incorporating that concept into my blogging accelerator program. I've been updating it over the last year and really focusing on when we create a blog, what are the ways that we can make money now and what are the ways we can make money later. Later money is passive income. It does not come overnight, but if we are putting our time and effort into something, we should really be focused on making sure we're building passive income streams because eventually we want to cut back, work less, make more. So you're going to come up with a plan with your blog business. These are the ways that I'm going to make money, and you're going to have action steps on how to make your blog business a reality. Now, obviously in 3 days. You are not going to build the blog. You're not going to build the income streams. You're not going to do those things. But what you will be doing is you're going to get everything laid out. This is where I'm at. This is where I want to go. This is what I need to do. And you're going to have an action list of where to go once the challenge is over. You are building the bones of your blog biz. And that's why it's a challenge. It really is. It's a 3-day challenge to kickstart your blog biz, to get you going of like, okay, I'm going to create an online business based on blogging. And here is exactly what I'm going to do. And here's the steps on how I'm going to get there. So this challenge, I think I shared it in the last episode. Maybe I didn't. No, I don't think I did. I think I got... Sometimes I like these episodes to be short. I want them to be short. I don't want to have super, super long episodes. And I think in the last episode, I started going on tangents. So I was like, okay, I'll record a whole new episode to talk about this challenge. So for this challenge, I didn't make it free. A lot of my challenges have been free. This one is not. But this one's really, really interesting. It is actually probably one of the lowest price things I've ever done. So for the challenge, there's 2 levels. You can join general admission or you can do VIP. General admission is only $3, you guys. $3, that's $1 a day. And you might wonder, Katie, why don't you just make it free? My coach, Greg Todd, really helped shift my perspective on this. I love free. I'm going to continue to do free, but sometimes we need some skin in the game, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's just putting down a couple bucks to say, you know what? I believe in myself enough. I am going to commit to doing this, that I'm willing to put something on the table. So this $3, it's really more getting commitment from you that, yes, I want to do this. Yes, I'm going to do this, because we know with free, a lot of people sign up for free. The amount of people that show up is very, very low. And what I want so badly, and if you guys listen to the podcast, you know this, I want you guys to go out there and live your dreams and change the world. And I know that when I am not able to get you guys on these events, I'm doing you a disservice. Because if you don't show up, you're not going to do the work, you're not going to get the outcomes, you're not going to achieve those big dreams. So even though it's only $3, I'm still charging you. So general admission is $3, $1 a day. And what you're going to get with that $3 admission is access to the live trainings with me. Now, this is just access to the trainings. This means you have to show up live. So they will be, it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's going to be January 29th, 30th, and 31st, 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. So you got to make sure your calendar's clear, show up live. You're going to get access to all the trainings, all the things, right? So that's about what you're going to get. No replays. But if you want replay, you can sign up for a VIP ticket. And VIP, I know that sounds super bougie, but my VIP ticket's $30. It's not crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is one of my lowest cost things I'm doing. $3 and $30 is it. So the VIP ticket is $30. And what you're going to get, of course, access to the live trainings, but you're also going to get lifetime access to the recordings if you can't show up to one live, if you want to go back and re-listen to it, if you want to be like, okay, I'm going to do this again, like sometimes we need that extra boost of motivation, right? So you're going to get lifetime access to the recordings. You're also going to get access to daily Q&A calls with me immediately following the trainings. So general admission, they're just getting access to the trainings. When we're done, it's cut off. But everyone in VIP is going to get access to the private VIP Q&A where you're going to be able to pick my brain and I can help you as you build out that blog business. And then finally, while supplies last, I actually will be mailing out to VIP people these little magnets I have. They are, if you were at Fancy, you probably got one. They're super cute. They're little magnets. It says, 2024 is your year, live your dreams, change the world. And it's just a calendar for 2024. And really it's just something as you plan out this coming year, dreaming and scheming of what am I going to do with this blog business, little magnet. So these are limited to first come, first serve. I'm assuming they won't be much to mail. I probably could pop them in an envelope and send them to you guys. But anyways, VIP is going to get these magnets. Again, first come, first serve. I have a decent number of them, but I also have no idea how many of you are like, game on, Katie, I'm in, let's do this challenge. So once we run out, we run out. So, sign up early if you are interested. So VIP again is $30. And what else do I want to say about this challenge? I'm really excited for it. Like, I really, really am excited for it because I think it's what so many of you need. So many people are sitting on their dreams. They're talking about one day, they're talking about someday. Life happens, we blink. I mean, who can believe it's 2024 already? It is insane how fast time goes. I feel like when I was a kid, I don't know if you guys can relate, but when I was a kid, time went so slow. And as I've gotten older, especially as I've had kids, holy cow, where does the time go? I still can't even handle the fact that I am a mom of a teenager. I'm pretty sure I was just pregnant and somehow 13 years went by in the blink of an eye. So anyways, another tangent there. But all that to say is that so many of us get stuck. And also some of you, again, you might have a blog. You might even be like, Katie, I'm in your blogging accelerator program, but I just need a boost. I just need some motivation. I just need to be in the room with other people who are doing big things. And that's what this challenge can do for you. It can be a way to re-energize and get you back in the game and focus because gosh, being in the room with the right people is everything. I was just posted on Instagram. I'm looking at the time because I don't want to go too long, but I'm going to tell you a story. I posted on Instagram yesterday. I'm recording this episode on January 3rd. Because I have to move out of my house tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to go on a tangent from my tangent, then we're going to come back. Okay. So a few episodes I recorded all about how my cat flooded my kitchen. Some of you have been following my kitchen flood journey. So I didn't realize this when we started this whole process of my kitchen being flooded before October, or before, it was in October, it was before Halloween, that we would have to move out for 10 days. 10 days because I have real hardwood floors. And I guess there's this whole process with like sanding, finishing, settling. And anyways, they need us to be out of the house for 10 days. So tomorrow, which is the 4th of the month, my kids and I are moving into an Airbnb for 10 days, which is going to be, it'll be fun. We'll make the best of it, but the chaos here. And I record the podcast at home. I don't have all of my podcast equipment like with my laptop. So I am trying to bust out episodes. I'm actually going to record another one right after this one. So if you're listening to episodes 180, 81, and 82, they're like back to back to back. So I just want to share a kitchen update for anyone who's invested in that process. We are still not done. That darn cat. Anyways, so what I had shared on Instagram, I don't even know how I got on that tangent, guys. Let's see. Oh, because I told you the date. Let's see. Here we go. Found it. So I saw this on Facebook and I shared it on Instagram. So, Facebook memories that pop up, they're always so fun to see, especially as a parent. But I had this memory that popped up on 4 years ago yesterday. No, or was it 2 days ago? 4 years ago, we'll just say that. And I'm sharing a picture of Greg Todd. If you listen to this podcast, you know Greg Todd is my coach and mentor. And I'm sharing a post from him and I say, this guy is so awesome, I can overlook the spelling of dietitian with a C, because he spelled dietitian with a C. We know, like, we frown on it, but Greg's good enough. Like, Greg did clarify to me that was his sales team misspelled. I'm like, sure. But yeah, I do my best to make sure that they spell dietitian correct in the Smart Success Healthcare world. Anyways, so I just put, this guy's so awesome, I could overlook the spelling of dietitian with a C. I just signed up for this 21-day challenge. Anyone with me? So this post that I shared on Instagram 4 years ago today was me signing up for a challenge myself. It was a challenge called the 2120 Healthcare Challenge with my coach, Greg Todd. It was a $97 program. At this point, I had not worked with Greg. I discovered him in July of 2019, was following him on social, was following him on email, and he came up with this challenge. And I was like, man, I've been wanting to do his stuff for a long time, but I never thought I could afford it. His stuff was like high ticket, like high ticket. It makes my high ticket look low ticket. And I never thought I could get in his world. But when he did a program for $97, I'm like, yes, I can afford that. And I love looking back because I see this post 4 years ago. I'm signing up for this challenge, and I had no idea how much my life was going to change by saying yes to this challenge. I said yes to the challenge. I took it. I was so blown away. I ended up joining at the end of the challenge. Greg made an offer for like maybe a $4,000 product that I joined. And then after that, I pretty much bought everything Greg did. And then I ended up joining his mastermind, his high level mastermind, and I'm still in Greg's mastermind. And I credit so much of what I've done in my business and my life to being in the right rooms with the right people and having the right coach. And I had no idea signing up for this little challenge, how it would radically change my life, leaving my full-time job, creating so many freedoms in my life that I can't even wrap my head around. So all that to say, this 3-day challenge that I'm hosting at the end of January, it is a 3-day Blog Biz challenge. It is designed to help you kickstart your blog business. And this could be the thing for you. This could be the thing that completely changes the game, that changes the trajectory of where you are going in your life. The challenge, the moment, the time when you decide, I'm done with dreaming and I'm going to start doing. This is the time when you get that fire in your heart. And even though you might not know what it looks like yet, you just know I'm going to do something amazing. So my hope is that we can get as many dietitians in this challenge as possible. It's 3 days. It's $3 minimum, $30 maximum. And it is going to help you get started on your path to building an online business. An online business, which I believe every dietitian should have, to build wealth, to build freedom, to make impact, to drown out all that fake information online. Okay, I'm gonna get off the soapbox. What I'm saying is I would love to see you there. I would love to work with you. I would love to help you build out your blog business or motivate you if you're stuck in whatever you're doing in your business. And understand a blog business just means an online business. That's all it means. It means a business online. So I want you to go to katiedodd.com. katiedodd.com is my link tree, and you will see the button. It says 3-day blog biz challenge. When you click on that, you'll see my sales page. A lot of the stuff on there is what I shared in today's podcast episode because I was looking at it while I was sharing with you guys, and some things I did read. And then you will just click on the sign me up button. There's like buttons all over the place to sign up, and you will select the VIP or the general admission. I definitely recommend VIP. I think it's worth $30. I think it's worth way more than $30. But if you're like, Katie, I just don't have the money, I want you to join anyways, $3. Okay. And then the other thing too, if you end up joining with the general admission and later you're like, darn it, I wish I would have done the upgrade. There's an option to upgrade. You just $27 more later, so it'll still be $30 in the end. But anyways, that is what I'm doing at the end of January 2024. And I'm so excited for it. I hope to see a lot of you there. And yeah, I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. I hope that you guys are having an amazing year. And I just can't wait for opportunities to work with you moving forward. Thanks for listening to the podcast.